Hey, what's up you guys? After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to Arrow Season 8, Episode 1. So I was just sitting here thinking about the fact that this is the last season, and I kind of got a little bit teary-eyed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, this has been like a really big journey. I know that I've gone through like a lot of shows, Supernatural at 15 seasons, and like I did Buffy, it was 7 seasons, Angel at 5. Like, so many shows that I finished, like, even Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But, like, I don't know, I just get emotional whenever I start, like, the final season of a show, and I'm kind of scared, like, in a sense that we've been, like, putting this off a little bit because, you know, the watch order, we started year 8, like, 2 weeks ago now, this being week 3. And I don't know, I just feel kind of nervous to start, and this is like the last season that we're gonna have, like, with these characters. I don't know if any of them end up on any of the other shows, but I know, it's just, I don't know, I'm scared, and I don't know if I'm ready to say goodbye to these characters. We've got a solid 10 episodes to do so. Maybe a little bit more because of the crossover, but I don't know. I don't know who ends up in what episodes, and I don't know. I just feel like a bit of a mess right now. Anyways, let's try and go through some of these comments from the finale it was, where I was way excited about just Laurel. You know what? If this season doesn't give me Laurel, just like all the time, I'm gonna be a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. If we get, like, lots of Laurel, I'm gonna be so satisfied. I'm just saying. Anyways, haven't watched yet, but love the thumbnail. I'm assuming that you've watched it now. I don't know why I was that excited. I love Laurel. I don't know what it is. She just does something for me. I don't feel like Emiko changed her mind due to Oliver. The Ninth Circle betrayed her and she had to fight alongside him. To me, the betrayal is what kind of opened her eyes. Alas, it was slightly too late for her potential redemption. Still, I don't think she was a particularly great villain compared to Deathstroke or Prometheus or even Dark. Damien Dark was an interesting villain for the show. I like him. He's very charismatic. I just think that he was kind of miscast as a villain in Arrow. Like, remember that? Like, let's give Arrow an antagonist that has magic. What a dumb idea. Anyways, he's definitely fit a lot better appearing on Legends. Yeah, she didn't switch sides so much as sides switched on her. They totally killed a bunch of those henchmen, if not all of them. That's just part of the course for this action superhero stuff. Henchmen are just cannon fodder for the heroes, expendable pawns. Sure, some of them might have had families, or maybe they were working for the bad guys under duress, but nah, their lives don't matter. It only matters that we don't kill the boss villain because they're a main character. Yeah. I found you during the reactions to Buffy. I don't know exactly when, but I remember I was happy when you announced that you will start the Arrowverse. So, been here pre-Arrow reaction and continue since then. Well, that's lovely. I just remember, I remember making a video asking people, should I start the Arrowverse? And a lot of people were like, no. You already have a lot on your plate. You should finish the shows that you already have because the Arrowverse is a huge task. It's a huge challenge. And then I did it anyway. you know what? Like, it's fine. Like, I think I've juggled all these shows pretty well. And that was like, I have a milestone counter, you know. Do you know, in case you didn't know, do you know I have a website? And it's aftershowreactions.com, and on there is like so many different things. I even have a milestone, like you can see my milestones that I have. All right, and I'm scrolling down to look at the milestones just to tell you, which I've probably already said, but we began the Arrowverse March 6th, 2018, and you know, that's only... okay, I'm really bad at maths. Let's try and figure this out, shall we? So it's like 2021. So that's 2019, 2020, 2021. So that's 3.5 years, I think. Around about 3.5 years that I've been doing the Arrowverse. And we're finally entering the final season. And I don't know about you, but I feel like I've juggled them all pretty well. Just really weird to think about. The Marker 4 thing is pretty dumb, but they had to put it in as a callback to the beginning of the season. Yeah. The Marker 4 is what Roy found in the bow with Willem and Leanne Yu that led him to come back to Star City. Yes, I recall that. I remember thinking that it looked kind of ugly. As tattoos go, not really one that I'd be interested in getting. I want to get a tattoo. I don't know. I think I would put this season in my bottom 3 seasons of Arrow. Okay. For a moment there, I was like, well, that's expectation spoilers. You shouldn't be telling me that. But I'm realizing that you were talking about season 7 and we just finished season 7. Oh, I'm a moron. I'm not half... I think I'm, like, missing some brain cells today. I enjoyed the beginning of the season with the prison stuff and getting to see Felicity and Laurel work together and develop a friendship. But I didn't really care for the rest of the season. I agree. I just found it funny when you said that Emiko's redemption was the type of thing that you would get on The Flash, because that is totally accurate. Yeah. Yeah, the editing style only works in super specifically paralleling scenes like Ollie versus Slade fight in season 2. I agree. You cannot slant rhyme it and shrug, close enough, this'll do, or it causes whiplash or disinterest like the Kovar fight last season. Do you mean season 5? Because, last season would have been season 6, and I don't think we had Kovar. I don't remember. But yeah, I remember just feeling very disjointed during that final battle. It was like someone really amateurish edited it. I don't know. I found you on YouTube. I found your YouTube channel that first week you started Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Arrow, and Angel. Joined your Patreon 3 years ago now, I think. Did I start them the same week? I kind of did, kind of. I started Angel on the 10th, so 4 days later. Yeah, that'd be the same week. Wow, okay. That's awesome. I'm excited that, you know, we've like, a lot of the time people, you know, are interested in something and then they leave after a while, and that's fine, you know. But it's nice to know that I still have some newbies from back in the day. I don't know. Some OGs that have followed this whole journey. I don't know. The first 7 episodes, aka the prison arc, were great. Slapside Redemption is the final level episode. Loved it. Yes, that's definitely one of my favorite episodes of Arrow's, like, in general, I think. I listed, usually when I have, like, favorite episodes of shows, I tag them as favorite. And that's one of those. So if you separate it from the rest of the season, it's up there with season 2 and season 5 is my faves. Well, that's awesome. But the rest of the season is meh. Some good eps, some bad eps, some mediocre eps. The 150th episode was cool. Yeah, I really liked that they brought back people from the past in the 150th episode. I wasn't expecting a celebration for that, but there was. And Star City Slayer was dope. I liked Star City 2040, the episode with the interrogation where they covered for Roy. Yeah, that was a good one too. But, I mean, you included Roy, so of course it would be good. I loved seeing Katie back for the Birds of Justice episode. And Emiko's Ninth Circle suit was awesome. Yeah, I agree. She and Ollie had some cool bow and arrow related fighting moves/tricks. Yes, especially when you look at Once Upon a Time and the way that they've used bow tricks on that show. Did I just shade Once Upon a Time a little bit? A little bit. I did, yes. But still, the second half weighs the season down in rankings, down below season 1, and pretty much on par with season 3. Maybe a bit higher than season 3, because they upped the fight scenes and stunts a lot since season 3. Alright. I'm scared to hit play, because that means that in an hour's time, well, I mean, hang on, well, in about 42 minutes, that means that I'm only going to have 9 episodes of this show left. I don't know if I'm ready to let it go. How about I just, like, end this recording here and we come back here next week and we'll watch the episode. No, I want to see how it goes anyways. I want to see my Laurel. It's been too long. Let's get
Last season on Arrow.
A crisis is imminent.
What does the multiverse require?
We seek to prevent the inevitable.
Yeah, so what is the plan here?
I've seen your future, Oliver. Inexorable and unavoidable. I have watched you die.
Starting the season with him running through the fucking things? Like, I don't know, has it been every season? I feel like a lot of the seasons have had him starting the season like this. Okay.
Among the many misconceptions humanity holds dear is the fallacy that all beings are created equal.
So is this just like a montage of what's happened at the beginning of the show?
In truth, there are those who are greater. They are called heroes.
What? I'm
Even among
confused.
heroes, there are different echelons.
Why was that Batman's helm
Highest
and not
belong to
Deathstroke?
those known as the Paragons. They are the only hope of all.
Okay, his hair is
creation.
short. What is going on? Oh my god! They even got her to come back.
Oh, I miss you so much. Oh, my beautiful boy. My beautiful boy.
What is going on? Why is everything like the same but different? Oh! Oh! The mansion!
Your room is exactly as you left it.
I can't tell you.
I saw Katie Cassidy.
Oliver, it's really you.
Hi, Malcolm.
Welcome home.
Okay, where's Walter?
He sold his shares to the company when the Gambit went down.
This is,
Okay.
they're on a green screen. I just noticed.
What'd I tell you? Yachts suck. I knew it. I knew you were too stubborn to be dead.
Johnny.
Come on, man. Why are you looking at me like
So,
I'm
like,
the one who's been caught a
Melon
decade?
and him and Moira together now? I'm confused.
Where's Thea?
Sweetheart, why don't you settle in? You must be exhausted.
Yeah, but I'd like to see Thea.
Oliver, when you and your father disappeared, it wasn't easy on her.
She took things really hard, and there is this new drug called vertigo. I swear to you,
Tommy,
I tried my best
Tommy,
to look at
it wasn't your fault.
What wasn't his fault?
Thea, on her 18th birthday, she overdosed.
Raises famous chicken marsala.
Rude.
Used to make this for William all the time.
Who's William?
Oh, I know. He was like your Wilson on the island, right?
Something like that.
How did you manage to survive by yourself all that time?
It's a long story.
I'm so lost.
So, things you missed
Bit
while you were
intrigued.
gone. I got
The lost
married
ending?
and divorced. Twice.
Okay.
Let's see. What other gossip did you miss?
Our parents getting married?
It's,
Complicated.
It's no longer a picture of Laurel. Big sad.
Mom, when we were growing up, if you had to leave me and Dia to protect us, would you have done it?
So is this some kind of test or something?
everything I've ever done was to protect my children. A parent
I believe
can
that.
do. And someday, when you have children, you'll understand.
Mom, I'm so sorry.
Oh, everything's okay. You're home. You're safe. Close your eyes, sweetheart. Get some rest.
Okay. Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked the fucking stop recording button. And like, so a little bit is played, and then I went to pause it to see, okay, so he was like, this Green Arrow guy is talking, and, I went to, like, go back to see, like, cause mustache, so I'm thinking that it's Tommy, and then I realized that I had stopped recording. So I'm really glad that I didn't go, like, half the fucking episode to realize that it wasn't recording. So, what you missed, just in case you've never seen the show and you're watching through me, I don't know, was that he landed, and then he was grabbing stuff, I think. I don't know. And then he saw a bunch of arrows in people, and then this guy spoke, and then they had a little bit of a fight, but I wanted to go back before, because I wanted to, he looked like he had a beard going on. And that's where we are right now. Anyways, also, whoever this is saying, you have failed the city. I'm still really confused. Anyways, let's continue.
I failed this city.
Okay, so yeah, it was about here that I realized that he like had the green. I realized that he also was in a Green Arrow costume. I thought it was like, you know, Merlin, and so I went back and I was like, he also had a beard.
Stand down.
Let me look at her. Let me look at my girl. She has a new costume. It has yellow on it. Ooh, I like it. She has a new haircut. Okay. Ooh, she looks good. That's like so much better than her other costume.
What the hell are you doing on my earth?
Oh! Okay, I'm incredibly confused. How? So, hang on, let me just... Was it... Hang on. How is Adrian Chase the Green Arrow on Earth 2? I thought... Wasn't the Green Arrow on Earth 2 Oliver's dad? Wasn't that in like a Flash episode one time? Like on the TV, or when they went to Earth 2. Am I imagining things? Why is he on Earth 2? And why does Laurel just look so fantastic all the time? Anyways.
Show off.
Jealous?
Nostalgic. Seems Adrian and I have the same design sense.
If by that you mean Felicity, yeah. But this is my bunker.
Chase?
He's one of the good guys, literally.
And you're helping him in Star City.
Starling City, and he's helping me.
Does that mean that you...
Team, actually.
Hold on. You worked for him in season 5. So, like, did you find him here and was like, hey, you should become the Green Arrow. You could do a lot of good. Join my team. Of course you have a bunker of your own. Because you're so great. I love her.
Not that kind of a team.
Get him to tell you the truth yet, pretty bird?
And nothing but. Seems Mr. Queen survived the gambit and has spent the last 12 years on an island called Lian Yu.
I mean, it's purgatory, if I'm not mistaken. Still doesn't explain what you're doing running around in my hood.
I needed an identity to work under, and yours seemed convenient. Sorry.
Does that mean that his new suit is stolen from him?
Not killing those scientists, if that's what you're implying.
Well, I'm using Laurel's equipment to compare the metallurgy of your arrows to the ones that we found in those men and women, so we'll see. Speak of the devil.
The Dark Archer. Name's a bit on the nose, but it's descriptive.
Dark costume, jade pendant. It's Malcolm Merlin.
We always thought so too.
Rolled him out months ago.
It's Malcolm Merlin. And he killed those scientists for a reason.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna have a conversation with my stepdad.
Oliver's been there and he's done that.
Never ceases to impress. Humanity's capacity for invention. Infinite number of worlds and not a single one where man fails to emerge from caves and hold dominion over the earth.
What are you doing here?
Reminding you what you are doing here, which does not include interfering in the events of this earth.
I have no
What is up with the voice
Are you not here
modulator
to
system
confront
that
Malcolm
he's
Merlin
got?
with your suspicion that he is the Dark Archer?
Well, I went to Applied Sciences last night to retrieve the dwarf star particles, just like you asked me to.
Make it
Okay.
sound like a trifle. Those specific particles can only be found on this earth out of a multitude.
My point is that when I arrived, Malcolm had already stolen them. You know what might help? If I actually knew why I was after them.
That I have tasked you should be reason enough.
So, Dwarf Star, isn't that what
Now, do you think that someone could
Ray's
show me to the most important room on this tour?
costume is
what
made
would
out
that
of? So I don't understand why you can't just get it from him.
The bathroom.
That's not her.
We read.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Sorry, her hair looks very fake.
Like Felicity Smoke would slum
Or
at night.
something. I don't know, brushed weirdly.
Oh, good for her. Sorry, who does run the IT department? There you are.
Malcolm Merlin, you have failed this city.
I don't know what you think I did, but I...
Ah, it'll be the other Merlin. This will be Tommy. Oh, but what if it's Agent Chase and he's just doing both ends? Oh, so many possibilities. One less Arrow
Oh God.
against Arrow. Oh God, he looks like a fucking like scaredy cat. Okay, so that's right.
So that's your story. An archer in black flew in and attacked the hood.
Where's Quentin? Right, Quentin
I
died
don't know.
in like
Find him and you
really, really early on in
First
Laurel's
there was an
life. I
attack on
forgot.
Applied Sciences. Now there's a war between two masks in your own office.
And your point, Sergeant?
My point is that I highly doubt this is a coincidence.
Well, obviously not. Somebody is clearly targeting my father's company.
Right. Except from his statement, your father claimed the hood was targeting him. It's funny he doesn't usually go after the good guys.
All right, interview's over. Anything else you need, Sergeant Drake, you can either go through me or Mr. Merlin's attorney.
Perfect. I needed something to look forward to.
Okay, I think. Okay, I gotta be honest here, okay? Everything is making kind of sense, like, you know, these people being in this position and everything like that. Even Dinah being in that position, I feel like, possibly. Renee just seems completely out of place. Why is he here? Is it just because he's part of the main cast? Probably. But it just feels really out of place that he's here, right?
Oliver, I want you to meet John Diggle. He'll be accompanying you from now on.
No, sorry. No, I don't need a babysitter, Mom.
This is something that I need.
Ah, oh my god, I can't wait. I can already see it. He's gonna try to avoid him in the car. I missed this.
What do I call you?
Diggle? Dig if you want.
Diggity doo.
Sorry, Oliver. Fooled me once.
How'd you find me?
It wasn't easy. It was like you disappeared off the face of the earth. Until Felicity figured out that it was only our Earth.
Still, John, it's not like you could just charter a jet.
Cisco let me borrow it.
Hello. You will be pleased to hear that I made sure the bar was stocked with Pinot Noir. Be right back.
I think it's too much of a coincidence with Renee. I don't know. Like, it's just kind of towing the line with Dinah. But I can see her being there. But Renee just makes no sense.
Has it occurred to you that whatever happens in this crisis happens because you push the people closest to you away?
I will be damned if I'm gonna put other people at risk.
And I will be damned if I just let you go gently into that good night.
I always fall for this move.
Wow. That Leanne U must have been one hell of a place. Oliver.
You're a lot smarter than your dad.
So were you ever really gone? Because it looks like you've been running around in a certain green hood.
Like you've been running around in a black one?
Ollie, you never should have gotten yourself involved in this.
Oh my god! Ah, I'm getting so much nostalgia!
Hurt you.
Oh.
Leave us.
So I've been
Hang
thinking
on,
it
who was
over,
that?
and you really
Hang
were,
on.
Hope I didn't hurt
That
you.
was Dinah. Fucking dirty cop.
Leave us.
Why are you running around in the hood's hood?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does!
I mean,
The hood is running around this
I feel like making that connection doesn't really make sense. Because, like, maybe he was protecting the sister, but, like, maybe he was protecting Thea, he just didn't get there in time. Like, it's not his fault, exactly. Overdosing is not exactly getting saved by thugs, you know? So I think that's a bit strange.
Thinking that he's saving it. Nothing can save it. You don't understand the cancer that has taken over this city.
You sound like your dad.
You stole the dwarf star particles because you want to destroy the Glades and get vengeance for Thea.
How could you know that?
He's been there and done that.
What happened to you on that island?
It's almost like you guys are, like, both set in the future, but set in the past.
While you were gone, this city has been rotting. It can't be saved!
It's not true, Tom. Starling City, come back from darker moments than this. It can be redeemed. You can be redeemed.
You don't understand what I've seen. You don't know how I found our sister. Every time I close my eyes, I see her body lying there, cold, on a dirty floor. So I swore that I would get vengeance on the Glades for what it did to Thea. And I
This
am
is like,
not
oh my
gonna let
gosh.
that down. Not again!
Make you feel better, Tommy.
I don't care about feeling better. I just want the Glades to suffer.
You're a better man than this.
It was a different me.
Goodbye, Oliver.
You got out of that once before, you can do it again. I remember he had leather pants on, I think. Yeah, he was in his Green Arrow outfit. And he was just in the leather pants. It's a funny thing, nostalgia. Wouldn't have remembered that otherwise.
How'd you
Crack in your shoe.
Really?
Just kidding. That was the way I found you last time this happened, remember?
It's repeating itself. Tommy's planning his favorite undertaking.
Don't worry. We'll stop him.
Just kidding, that's the way I found you last time.
I still have to do this on my own.
Right, because you think you have to die, right?
No, I know I'm gonna die.
And I know that I don't have to accept that.
If I let you help me, you will get hurt or you will get killed, and it will be because of me.
You don't know that.
I do know that, because everyone else in my life is either dead or alone. Look at the earth that we're on. I've been gone 12 years. My mother's alive. Tommy's alive. Laurel's alive.
He's dead.
Is dead. And yes, Tommy's alive. But he's trying another undertaking with Renee and Dinah helping, who, if you haven't noticed, are very bad people here. Oliver, this world isn't better. It's much, much worse. You know why? Because you weren't in it.
I've known you long enough to know.
Plus, Zoom was also around. I'm just like. Can't get over Laurel being just the best.
You should have stayed on that island.
Back on my Earth, you had a better teacher.
Oh my! Oh!
You don't have to do this. I was thinking the same thing. This is not.
That almost looks like
what Theo would have wanted. Well, that's funny.
Thingy.
You know
Star
what
Labs
she used
almost.
to say?
The dead don't want anything.
It's one of the benefits of being dead.
Okay, but also keep in mind there was a redundancy plan in place the first time around, so what about that?
I know how devastating it must have been to lose Thea, because we're only as good as the people we have in our lives.
I have lost people too, Tommy. I have lost people closer to me than I can possibly explain to you. Every one of those losses brings with it a choice between darkness and light.
Make the right choice. You gonna kill thousands of innocent people, or are you gonna be the man I know you are? That was a pretty good speech.
Hold on, I like that, like, he failed. Like, you know, look, I love the fact that in the first season he failed. Like, he didn't beat him, like, he didn't, you know, like, he did actually, but, like, he came back. Look, I like that he failed the first time around, and I like that he succeeded now, like, 10 years later, 8 years later, whatever. Like, I feel like it was earned, is what I'm trying to say.
Where to, William? Top floor, southwest corner office. And JJ's got at least 4 friends.
The second I walk through that door, JJ is gonna try to run a sword through my chest. But that should keep him occupied long enough for you to rescue Vasquez.
Well, you're using yourself as bait.
Yeah, and it'll work too.
Whatever you want.
So this is Diggle's actual son? Is that right? See, okay, here's the problem that I have with this whole, like, Deathstroke gang. It's almost like they're like, oh, I heard about this really cool villain while I was growing up. I'm gonna become him and make a gang out of it. Just feels kind of, like, fanatic-like. I don't know.
This better be everything.
It is.
Okay. Miss me? Kill his ass.
Let's get you out of here.
I'm surprised she didn't go through that window.
saved the city. I got news for you. I own this city now.
Mia!
Why didn't he
I
kill
am
her?
so sorry. Okay, I underestimated him. It will never happen again.
No, it won't. Because from now on, we're gonna do things my way.
What?
I'm so sorry.
I have to go.
Bye, Mom.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, I love you too. Hey, I'll see you at the house.
No, you weren't.
Let's go home.
Oh, good. You're still here.
Laurel! What's going on?
The city's under attack.
By who?
Oh my god!
Right here.
This is a Flash episode! Yes, take Laurel with you.
What?
Think you gotta go. Go now! What's happening?
Oliver. Oliver!
Well, come on.
Hello? Crisis, are you here? Already. Well, that was Arrow Season 8, Episode 1. I really liked that as a premiere episode. That might be, like, one of the top episodes for the premieres. Like, I just love the nostalgia factor of the episode. Like, I kind of hope that we continue this nostalgia throughout the whole last season. Because that was fun. I really enjoyed that. Although, so does that mean that Earth 2 is gone? Harry. Jesse. Other Barry. Oh dear. Now, you know what? I choose to believe that they would have, like, I choose to believe that they would have portaled out. Because they have access to that technology. Man, this episode almost got me. And if, like, every episode is like this, oh boy, am I gonna be a blubbering mess by the end. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought. And I will see you in the next one.